We gotta watch out for him because his sciatica. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. So, just to kind of give you a little background, I'm a mom of 3. It's 2 girls and then the boy. And he's 11. And he got to survive yesterday, so I'm going to share a little something with you that happened. Because I've mentioned before that he's the one that has the Xtr3me, and I had found him at one point when he was younger, about 2 or so, covered head to toe in peanut butter. Well, yesterday he decided he was just going to try everything. So, because I can't teleport and be in 2 places at once, I have a little help in the mornings to get him on the bus. Because I'm over here on Peter Street dropping off my oldest daughter. Well, we decided we were going to refuse to get on the bus because we didn't want to put a shirt on. So, over speakerphone, I was able to manage to negotiate with him to go to school. So, I feel like I now qualify as a hostage negotiator as often as I have to negotiate with this young man. I felt like I was doing well at that point, but false sense of security. 9 o'clock I had an appointment. My phone rings. Of course, it's the middle school. School nurse. Miss Mary. Yes, ma'am. Your son is here and he says that he feels like he's going to throw up and he's not feeling well. We're going to need for you to go ahead and come and get him. All right. So I let the therapist know I'm not going to be able to finish my appointment, and I get in the car and I start heading towards the middle school. And I'm like, you know what? Probably not. So on my way there, I call back the school nurse. And I said, have you checked his temperature? And she says, well, if he's fine, what would you like me to do? Well, let's let him have a little talk with the principal if he's fine. But if you could check that for me, that would be great. And she does, and he's fine. So magic. I said, that's all right. I'm going to stay close. So I get over to the middle school. And through a series of events, he doesn't know I'm there, but he ends up in the front office. From a whole different section, I can hear him start to scream that he wants to go home. So I end up in the conference room. I have them bring him in, and I confront him. So here I am in the middle school, and I have to look at the case manager and go, all right, here's how we're going to handle this. You're going to hear words come out of me, and you're going to see a side of me that you have never seen, because when I come up in here, I'm usually respectful, and I don't cuss, and I try to behave, because we're in a school. I said, but he has pushed me to my limit. She said, okay, Miss Mary, I understand. So, his little butt comes in there, because he didn't know. He didn't know I heard him. I said, okay. His little butt comes in there. I call out his whole name. And this little boy has 4 names. Michael Sean Edward Beard. Sit. You have never seen anybody's butt cheeks clench so quickly than him sitting down, because he knew. So I ended up telling him all about himself. And a few choice words later, I had him to a point where I felt like he was going to go back to class. Well, I was wrong. So, I end up having to go back in the room again and personally escort Mr. Berry to his 3rd floor science class. So, when he got home yesterday, he lost all his privileges, everything's out of his room. He's going to have to earn everything back. And I looked at him and I said, you are very close to wearing your ass for a hat. Because I've had enough of your today. So I had to go out last night because I love my son and murder's illegal. So, but yeah, when I decided to have kids, I didn't know, I'd be doing this like alone for so long. But what's interesting is there's no gap or leeway for trying to be two places at the exact same time. So I actually ended up going off on the secretary at one of the schools the other week, and I cussed her out. So it's like, I usually seem like a nice person, but there's just this little piece of me that just loses my ish from time to time. And it's like, as much as you try, it just feels like everything will try you hard. But I think one of the things that really is interesting about coming up and doing this is how much it helps me. Because I get to share what goes on for me, and if y'all happen to think it's funny, that's awesome, or relate, that's even better. It's taken me a while to get to a point to get comfortable to even come up, so I appreciate y'all's time and letting me do this. I just want to end on this and say, a lot of us go through so much in our lives, and it's difficult to find the support that we need, but it's okay to make your own village. Sometimes, family ain't it. Sometimes you go out and make your own village, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, I just want to thank y'all for your time tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me come out.